Welcome back to the Smugsy Show for a special Sunday edition following last night's performance by Kirk Minihane at the State Theater in Portland, Maine, which is where we are. Well, I had said that we were going to be live YouTubing. That didn't happen because there was no internet. And I had hoped to get the sweatshirt signed by Kirk to auction off to save the family, and that didn't happen either. Nonetheless, I would say it was a success, despite a somewhat sloppy entrance. Unbeknownst to me, it was going to be pouring rain at the time I arrived at the State Theater, and the thing is I had planned on Ubering from this studio up there, which is only a couple blocks, but I thought, like an Uber X, maybe a shiny black Suburban, I could arrive. And instead, I got Uber Debbie in a white Chevy. So I had her drop me off a little ahead and walked back. The good news is that not a single minifan heckled me. In fact, it was quite exciting. I had a fangirl moment, the bathroom fangirl, you know who you are, thank you. That meant a lot. And I also just want a big shout out to my sister who told me about the toilet paper on my heel. Thank you. Solidarity. And I thought the attempt by the show to sort of inject a little yin was good, and it was successful to a certain extent, but I did want to offer an observation, and that is that Kirk said he suggested that he was under the impression that it's the men who buy the tickets and bring their women lovers as dates. That's not how it is. I was there on the ground. I did the research. What happens is these women buy their men these tickets. It's like the closest thing they can do to offer a lap dance. So my suggestion is, instead of John Mayer, okay, Your Body's Your Wonderland, I think a nice Taylor Swift, if Kirk could do a Taylor Swift song, that would be just so exciting. So what my highlights were, well, given last year at Saco, when the Kirk Minihane Show broke up with Justin, that was sad. So it was very touching, and one of my favorite parts last night was the hug. Justin and Kirk, that was very, very nice. I mean, I couldn't help but think that Kirk must have been wicked sweaty, but whatever, Justin had that nice suit on, so that was good. My second favorite part, my highlight, was, I think, totally unscripted, and that's when Kirk, his shoe was untied, and he just thrust his foot and said, "Tie my shoe." And I just thought that was I liked that. I thought that was just really, really good. I didn't totally understand the story with the funeral. I mean, it was sort of like an Easter theme, maybe, because there was a rebirth, but I don't think there's any purgatory in the Easter story, so I'm not quite sure where that... I couldn't hear because the guy next to me asked me, I think it was maybe 9 times, if I was from the Boston Globe. Yeah, I'm from the Boston Globe. Good, really good band, great music. Adderall. I've never had Adderall, but that's what came to mind when Kirk Minihane went flying past me, like belting out into a microphone. I was just so impressed with his level of energy. It was like the Energizer buzzer, just jumping around, running and jumping. And I was also impressed with the ability of the person who had to film him. It's like, wow, that's hard. So Dave Cullinane, I thought, played a pretty good whipping post. The Family Feud game was kind of fun, but kind of lame. The questions were definitely lame. Kirk, if I had any suggestion, I would say maybe if he played the harmonica, that would be good. Fabulous show. A lot of fun. And thanks for the warm welcome. And until next time, this is Mike Z signing off. Take care.